All right, let's move our attention then to the upcoming NFL draft then, because everybody knows the Cardinals are sitting with the number 3 pick, but teams are calling them, trying to come up with some sort of deals.
Yeah, it's being reported by Adam Schefter that at least 6 teams have inquired to the Arizona Cardinals about trading up for the 3rd overall pick. The Cardinals are still debating whether to move on from the pick or make the pick, and even sportsbooks right now you can bet on the 3rd pick, not the Cardinals picking them, but the favorite is Anthony Richardson, not Will Anderson. So who are those teams that could possibly be trading up? I think the favorite's got to be the Indianapolis Colts at 4, and what Mel Kiper is now proposing, the Tennessee Titans at 11, possibly coming up to 4. So I propose you this. Mel Kiper comes out with a bajillion mock drafts.
Yeah,
He does.
And
Which we found out over the years mean absolutely nothing.
Absolutely mean nothing.
Yeah.
So he came up with a trade with the Titans and the Cardinals, and I want to get your intel on this. So Titans would receive the 3rd overall pick, and the Cardinals would receive the number 11, the 41st, which is the 2nd round,
Okay.
a 2024 first-round pick, and a 2025 first-round pick.
Okay,
Are
now
you taking that?
I get all that, but they have a quarterback for the future. And then the first thing comes to mind, who's the head coach of that Titans team? Mike Vrabel.
Vrabel.
Sorry.
Vrabel. That's right. Was he an offensive or defensive guy?
Defensive guy.
Okay. So which way do you think he would probably want to lean? Already knowing he's got his starting quarterback for another 2 or 3 years. Which way do you think he'd lean, Jack? Defense. Not going to give that away because you know what? He takes Will Anderson Jr. With the number 3 pick to help bolster that Tennessee Titans defense. He's already got a quarterback. Now, if there's a team out there that doesn't have a quarterback or needs a quarterback, then I take a look at it. With that one, with the enticing and as tempting as that one is, but you threw it all out there. Wow, here's all these chips, and we're. I could almost I won't guarantee you, assure you that they would grab Will Anderson Jr. at that number 3 pick, knowing they got Ryan Tannehill, even though he only has 2 or 3, maybe 4 years left, because they can get a quarterback next year. So that, for me, no way, no how.
All right, I'll drop this on you then. Because of who they selected out of Liberty last year, Malik Willis, who has pretty much been a bust. He has been a bust. That could be something then that would make them – I agree with you that they would most likely go defense, but because Willis has been such a bust for them,
how's he been a bust?
He can't play. He can't read defenses. He can't do anything.
Jimmy, give him time. You give him time. You can't say he's a bust. You go maybe 2, 3, 4 years down the road.
Been a bust.
I've seen a lot of guys. Was a guy named Peyton Manning a bust when he had the most interceptions his rookie year?
He started and played the entire season with a team that was lousy at that time. Okay,
how good were the Titans? Not very good. They were on the precipice.
What are you talking about? They just the previous seasons they were in the playoffs.
Let me ask you
every year.
one more time. Just
holy crap!
A bad year. Would you call Peyton Manning, who led the league in interceptions, his rookie year, a bust after 1 year?
No.
Good.
Because he played all year.
You answered your own question.
No, I did not. It's Malik Willis. He's not even in Peyton Manning. Right. He couldn't carry Peyton Manning's
You've answered your own question. Move on.
No.
All right, so some other teams to look out for that could possibly trade up would be Seattle. Some rumors with Seattle, Las Vegas, Atlanta. But a dark horse team that I got my eyes on would be Detroit, because I think they could go up to 3, maybe get Will Anderson, have your 2 edge rushers of the future. And they have another 18 pick, which is a first-round pick that they could give up as well.
Okay, who's the starting quarterback for them?
It'd be Jared Goff.
Do they need a quarterback?
No, but they have a defensive-minded head coach.
All right. So they'd probably pick Will Anderson Jr. I'm not going to give that one up either. You got to remember, guys, if you've got a quarterback, if you're going to give that up, that 3rd pick up, you're going to give it up to somebody that needs a quarterback, because if you give it up and they already got a quarterback, well, who are they going to pick? Probably Will Anderson Jr. Again, defensive-minded coach, already got a quarterback. I'm not giving it up.
So the 18 pick, though.
I was just going to say you're getting another number 1 in the first round.
Let me just say this one more time, so you guys, I can do it in Spanish too if you want me to.
I might understand it better if you did.
The only way you give up that 3rd pick of the draft to anybody is if they're in dire need of a quarterback. Otherwise, if you give it up and you get other picks, who are they going to pick? Will Anderson Jr. I'm not giving up this kid. Matter of fact, I'm not going to move with anybody. He's an impactful player. He's a generational defensive end / run guy. I'm not giving him up to anybody that's got a quarterback because guess what? Guess who they pick? Will Anderson Jr.
I get that. What about Wilson, though, at Texas Tech? I mean, he's a terrific player.
I was going to say,
talks about
you
him.
could maybe get another edge rusher.
Yeah.
And then at 18, you could fulfill maybe a tackle or a cornerback spot. The cornerback room is very deep this year as well as the tackle spot.
Let me say the most impactful, keyword there, guys, impactful defensive player in this draft, who's a guy that's probably one of the more impactful defensive players in many, many years, is Will Anderson Jr. Not going to touch it, not going to give it away. I don't care if you give me 2 or 3 more. This kid can make – he's basically – he's one of those guys with his prowess as a run stopper, as a pass rusher, and pressure. He's a 3 or 4 tool guy that can come
and offers the moon. You're not going to take it.
Do they need a quarterback?
Well, you mean the team that calls?
Do they need a quarterback?
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah,
they need a quarterback. They need a quarterback. That's
who in your mind are teams that need a quarterback in the top?
Out of these ones,
okay, let me list them off for you.
Okay,
Colts.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seattle. Yes, they need a backup. Yeah, for Geno
not going
Smith.
down that road. They already got Geno.
Well,
they got Luckett's backup. Not going there.
Las Vegas.
They got Jimmy G.
2-year contract.
Okay, that's all right.
Atlanta.
They got the kid that's going to start. The rookie's going to start this
Ritter.
year. Ritter.
Desmond Ritter.
Nope, not going there.
Tennessee.
They got Tannehill.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay has got
Baker Mayfield.
2 minutes.
No,
Baker Mayfield.
You got
Tampa Bay.
Baker Mayfield. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go down there again. Once again, I'm not going to get caught up in them juking me in reference, make me go right, then they go left because I'm coveting.
You are, man.
Number
You're like
3.
standing on this one.
I am going to
are.
stand on this one because some of that stuff, you look at Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
You got Drew Carr going to New Orleans. You got all that stuff. Yeah, Tampa could need a quarterback. But when you look at it, who's going to have more value with some of the quarterbacks out of the top 2 that are gone, that's what you got to look at.
Will Anderson Jr., 3 years of college at Alabama, 34.5 sacks in those 3 years.
He's amazing.
Runs
I'm not saying that he's not amazing.
What's he, 6'4", 6'5", 235,
Something
240.
like that, yeah.
Runs a 4.4. Now, I'm not going for it, guys. I'm like, okay, if you don't need a quarterback, I'm not going for it. And even then, if you need one, I'm still sticking to my guns.
But seeing the offseason of the Cardinals so far, would you be surprised if they traded out with the team that didn't need a quarterback and they picked Anderson?
I would hope they're not that stupid, but you just never know because with all the faux pas they've had the last couple of years with Steve Keim and the way things are now, no, I would say do the right thing. Keep the 3rd pick. I wouldn't trade it away. I would stand on Will Anderson Jr., number 3, to be that impactful guy that you have for the next 10 years easy.